Some of the severe storms that we're watching early for the morning hours are moving across portions of the plains this morning. Also, it could develop throughout the afternoon. Take a look at Anna, Texas on Sunday. The wind blowing like crazy, the rain coming down like crazy, and some hail just pounding the area. Now, some of those hailstones today could get up to 2 inches in diameter. Some of the winds, we could see 75 to 90-mile-per-hour gusts with some of these storms, and there is the chance for tornadoes. So a reminder for you that you don't need a tornado to have significant damage. With winds like that, you know that is going to be a major concern. We've got warm, humid air fueling some of these thunderstorms, increasing the chance for tornadoes. You'll notice this is going to include parts of North Texas, Oklahoma. You're also talking about Arkansas, Kansas, and Missouri. We've got a level 2 storm threat out of level 5. These storms will pick up throughout the afternoon with daytime heating, but there's enough in the jet, the low-level jet that's moving through here, that could spark some more of those storms through the overnight hours. So make sure that you've got at least 2 ways to get notified, especially during the overnight hours. And some of these happening over and over again in the same locations could lead to some localized flooding. Area of low pressure continues to move through underneath this jet, pumping in the moisture. Now, the jet also increasing the winds way up 10,000 feet. So it's doing a couple of things, helping the storm move through. We're also seeing the moisture pumped in from the Gulf of America. The dew points are up into the 70s. The heat is in place, and so is the storm energy. And where the storm energy is significant, especially closer to that area of low pressure, you add some cold air aloft, and boy, these hailstones can get pretty impressive, 2 inches in diameter or greater. So we do have the potential to see egg-size hail, 2 inches in diameter. You know, they can do significant damage to property, to vegetation, and of course to your vehicles. So make sure you bring those in, park them underneath the carport or the garage as well. The level or the egg-size hail we could see 2 inches in diameter or greater extends from Fayetteville to Fort Smith, McAllister, and Gainesville. But you could see some large hail, quarter size, about a quarter of an inch or so to an inch, all the way back into portions of Texas. And then when we talk about the tornado threat, here's where we got those winds twisting with elevation, right where you see that darker shade of red from Fayetteville to Fort Smith. That's a level 2 out of 5 storm threat, but the level 1 threat, don't let your guard down, extends into portions of West Tennessee, including Memphis, Jonesboro on the other side as well. We'll watch closely throughout the afternoon as some of these storms pick up, and they will take us through the overnight hours as well.